Ladies and gentlemen, our fearless leader and one of my BFFs, John Gile.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Eric, you're the best. You and Janet are such an inspiration. You've always been here for us. You've always been here with generosity and laughter and kindness and love. Thank you. Thank you. And to all of you, welcome. I love standing here. I love being here with all of you, and I especially am pleased to receive this tribute tonight, along with the incredible and beautiful Olivia Newton-John. It is absolutely surreal standing here. It's hard to fathom that 15 years went so quickly by. I remember meeting with David Kessler when he offered me this job. David is here tonight. Thank you, David. I love you. He offered me this job. We have our amazing founder with us, Marianne Williamson. And I love that so many of the people that received the Angel Award are here with us, too. It's amazing the longevity of this organization. Paris Barkley, David and Marianne, Bob and Vonna Farina, Zoran Balbus, Carol and Jerry Coben, Eric and Janet McCormack, Robert Desiderio, Blake Byrne, 15 years, our lives together. So I know, and I'm moved, deeply moved, that this tribute is your way of saying thanks to me for my efforts here at Project Angel Food. But really, what I want to do is I just want to say thanks to all of you. All that I really did was what was asked of me. And all that I really did was listen to all of you. All I did was just walk through the doors that you opened for me. And all I really did was watch all of you as the experience of human kindness unfolded in front of me. I can tell you in my life, in my career, there has been no greater moment than when I was telling the story of Project Angel Food, when I was delivering meals to our clients, when I was out asking you all for money to fund this work. These are times I will hold close to me forever and ever. I thank you for giving me faith. I remember when that video, it was very early at Project Angel Food, one of the very early months. I was working late and I was looking at our food bills and our rent bills and wondering how in the world we're going to be able to afford to buy more food, to pay what was then 13 people. It was a very tough time. I thought, what have I gotten myself into? And the next day, as I got to work, there lying at the front door, it wasn't in the mailbox, it was just lying at the front door, this letter. And the check, I opened the letter, it was from a strange place in London, and it said, "Dear John, keep doing what you're doing, and don't worry." And in my lap fell a big check, and the check was big enough to pay our bills for the next 2 months. Now, isn't that amazing? Those kind of miracles, call them spiritual moments, they happen time and time again here at Project Angel Food. It reminds me that the best and the most beautiful things cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the human heart. I remember so many people who stood where I'm standing right now at Angel Awards who are no longer with us. Tom Bezzi, Michael Smith, Martin McChesney, Suzanne Rodkin, Barry Perkins. I see them right now. I feel their gentle touch. I sense their spirit in all of us. And I often think of those we have helped who we don't know, those who are alone and suffering and hungry, over 13,000 people who have helped. Many thousands of them have died. But when they were alive, making that connection, looking them in the eye, Project Angel Food and the gifts we gave them say, "I love you." I can't help but remember the mothers who would call me on the phone and say, "Thanks for helping my son and bringing him food. I couldn't be there with him because I live too far away. Thank you, Project Angel Food." And as a gay man, sometimes it seems that the story of AIDS is a horrific and lingering nightmare. No one could write a more terrifying script. And so I stand here now, many of us having been to hell and back. And the best advice I received, when you're in hell, you keep going. And look at all the lessons learned. Lessons learned and gifts from the gay community. And Project Angel Food now stands known, not just here, not just in Los Angeles, but across the country, as an organization that was really born and raised in the gay community and now belongs as a public trust to any person in need, to the whole community, any person who is sick and needs food. What a great example we have set, all of us. We've turned this nightmare into something purposeful, something beautiful, and against the tides of adversity and fear, we carried on. And we did this with love. Coming to work every day with all the volunteers, such a smart and incredible, loving staff. Robert, Dawn, Ben, Paula, Margaret, our whole family brought me so much joy, and I want to thank also my real biological family. They were always helping out at Project Angel Food. My cousins, my aunt, my beautiful sister Nancy, who's here, my nephew Joe and Timothy, my stepmom, my father, my dad. Dad, thank you. You've taught me so much about working hard and living an honest life. I remember my mother, who lived with illness most of her life, and it's a little bit of a funny story, so I'm going to try to bring it up a little fun here. But my mother, back in 1968, I was 7 years old then, and Halloween comes along. We lived in a very nice neighborhood, and all my friends had very nice costumes, and my mother, she couldn't get it together. So I don't know what I'm going to wear this Halloween that year, that 1968, and my mother comes up with this idea. I think it's probably after a few vodka and frescas. But she said, John, just go as yourself this year. She brought me a mask. I think that Oliver was playing downtown that year, the play Oliver. She brought me one of those masks. Just go as one of those boys. Go as yourself. Just go as yourself instead of getting candy. You know, you don't need any candy. Go around and collect money from all the nice people in this neighborhood, and we'll give it to St. Vincent de Paul to buy food and clothing for the sick. So I glared at her like this and said, Mom, what a dumb idea. I wanted to go as Superman or Diver Dan or the guy from the Mod Squad. And my mother had other ideas, and other ideas that at that time I could not understand. She was teaching me in her own cloudy way. And then we pushed fast forward 40 years ahead. And what am I doing? I'm out collecting money from all these nice people to feed the hungry and the sick. So I dedicate this to her. And thank you. I would not been able to do anything that I've done without Jeffrey. Jeffrey, we have been through a lot together. Jeffrey is co-hosting this event tonight. He made this room so beautiful and brought many of his friends and his mother tonight. Hi, Gale. We really have been partners in life and partners in Project Angel Food, too. Jeffrey and I both have come to a place of happiness and gratitude, and every day we pause and acknowledge our love for each other and the beauty of life. I felt crazy for Jeff back in 1993, and I know many of you, men and women, have too. So stand up, Jeff. Please stop crying. Stand up. So thanks to all of you. Thank you, really, for teaching me, for showing me the power of love. I'm so thrilled that Margaret Steele is now taking the reins here. Margaret is a mother, a wife, my friend, and like my sister, she's also one of the few people I know who tells me to stop talking, which is a very, very good thing. And we love you, Margaret. I know you'll bring so much good to Project Angel Food. So on we go. You know I'll still be around delivering meals, making calls when you need me to, and carrying the message for Project Angel Food. And I'll be spending a lot of time in the next few months working to make sure we bring a change in November. So yes. I'm reminded what I said at Angel Awards many years back. We make a living by what we get, and we make a life by what we give. So thank you, each of you, for showing me the way, for leading me to a higher place in life. Let's have a great night. Thank you, thank you, thank you.